Right, welcome back right to this video. Hey, this is it's been a while. What is it called? It's the card simulator, random with the card shop simulator. There has been an update recently, which has added things like these, like decorations and stuff like that. You know, walls, floors, ceilings, posters. You know, you got to buy all these. Some of them do look kind of cool. And you got the decorations. It's like I just had those two there placed down. Then you got some like cool. Then you got plants and stuff like that. I don't have much going on here. I've had a few days. If we look into here, this is more or less what I've done. You know, I've just been selling out everything. I did have me guys I did just buy a bunch of stuff. Bought more tables, got rid of this corner piece, bought more of those. Got them just pretty much set up everything with what I could. Apparently these guys can't do colours. But no, like it's pretty much I've just been chilling in the background, letting everything go by. And we'll do that again, right? You man account out just when he's finished. I do have a few things to talk about today, right? And I thought I'd do it on this. It's been a while since I've done this one. I want to try to get it. I know I've been slacking on my videos recently, so I'm trying to get that sorted. I literally listened to this right just before, just while I was making me supper, right? The American government is wasting money, but I believe it's the left that's just lost the office right to Trump, but like all the left politicians, right, from what I understood right from the video, are trying to deny that there was ever any money being misplaced, or like the government doesn't waste money, which is a load of fucking bollocks, right? Because the UK government doesn't matter what fucking right political party we've got in. Like, we joke on there saying, like, when the roads are getting fixed, right, and potholes are getting fixed, like tiny fucking potholes that aren't causing anybody fucking any problems, like a cracked pavement, right, a street lamp isn't working or something like that, we'll know when it's coming to the end, right, of the financial year, because they will start fixing these things that had probably had a few people very complain about, but nowhere near enough for people to remotely well, like, not enough for them to actually go out of the way, right, and fix them up. But it's like they're just wasting money, right? We all know, like in the UK anyway, that they fix up all these things, right? They do all these works, right? Because they are trying to make sure they can get as much money back, right, in the next year. And it's just them wasting money, right? That's all it is. It's them wasting money. There's nothing else about it. They are just wasting money. By all means, it's good for them because it's fixing things that are broken. It's making sure everything is working. But at the end of the day, they've had the entire year to do these things, and they have not. Like, it doesn't look good for them. But legit, I know, like, everybody in the UK knows the government wastes money. At the current moment, our fucking prime minister there is probably the most waste rated in the fucking money. He's a waste of fucking space. But that is how it is. And I do want to talk on something like Snow White. The legit government thing was just a quick one, right? Just because I found it funny, right, that the government's trying to claim that it don't waste money. Fucking government everywhere in the world probably wastes money. Right? I don't think there is a government out there that doesn't waste money. And if there is, do let us know, because I'd love to fucking know where it is so I can move. But yeah, no, I'm going to speak about Snow White because I had a feeling that I might have wanted it. I might have been going to see that, forced to be going to see that movie release, right? Because I'm always the one, right, I'm more or less the one that's always doing fucking shit with them. Which the movie was going to fail right before the fucking controversy right kicked off about Snow White. Like Disney, the cast, everybody in Hollywood is throwing Rachel Zegler under the bus because of all the things that she was saying. Right? Like, she started pretty much hate speech, fucking death threats against Gal Gadot because of Gal Gadot being Israeli, and Rachel Zegler coming out and saying, remember, pro-Palestine, which, as far as I'm aware, from Rachel's heritage, she's got no beef in that game. Just nothing great about her, right? Says that she should be a part of that conflict. But but I think apparently it all started off because Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler, right, did like animations, right, at like a TV/movie award thing, but apparently Gal Gadot was also approached to do best documentary, right, or something, which she turned down because she was already doing the best animation thing, best CGI. But a lot of people are stating that the only reason that she did not accept the documentary was because of the fact that one of the documentaries was going to be done from an Israeli group, right, of people did it. And that was apparently a lot of people, that was what they were trying to claim. That's the reason why she turned it down. She says, no, that wasn't it. She got asked to do the animation thing first, because that movie coming up, right, Snow White, with Rachel Zegler, so they were both going to present that, and hope that Snow White was going to be recommended, right, for the next year's, right, best, like, animation thing. And she says she had no problem with if, like, the Israeli, oh, they're not Israeli because she's Israeli, if the Palestinian documentary won, she would have no problem going up, supporting them, giving them their trophy. Right, she says she's with the Palestinian people before, she's got no problem with them. She's just going to support, right? She's Israeli, so she's going to support Israel, right? It's the same with anywhere. If you're fucking Indian, you're going to support India, right? If you're fucking British, you're going to support Great Britain. If you're fucking American, you're going to support America, right? No matter what. Well, that was it. But because, like, after that was all the fucking, more or less what all that started it, right? And Rachel Zegler came out and, like, with a pro-Palestinian quote, which apparently up until then, the friendship, right, with the cast, right, and everything wasn't too bad. But after she stated this, it all went downhill. Give us a second. I know what is wrong. I forgot to stick on some music in the background. I was wondering why the game was a little bit quiet. It's not because I've got to fast forward, right? No. Okay, where's... Oof. Where's my copyright music list? Non-copyright music. And... let's see. did I not set it up as a new one? Can't believe I found it so difficult to do a song there. Spotify, right? Okay. Yeah, no. So I've got that in the background there. I really wish there was some better fucking music out there. But no. Apparently, Rachel's quote right about pro-Palestine had caused fans and activists and like people that was for Palestine to do death threats against Gal Gadot to the point where Disney had to increase the security around Gal Gadot right when they were doing the press tour because of what Rachel Zegler said, because she was getting death threats because of it. Also, I've got like a bunch of things written down here because of our political chats. No, not that way. Big Hollywood producer. Apparently, I will be linking a video right in the comments in the fucking thing below. You know, title, fucking. I can't remember what it's called now. But there'll be a link down below right to the video that I watched, right? And now it's not just that one video that I've watched, right? That it's got it, that talks about it, but it is in that one, right, where he does say apparently like this happened, which a bunch of places, right? Bunch of videos that I've watched, right, don't actually see it. A bunch of them say, "Oh yeah, no, this did happen," or "This happened," or "That happened." I was like, I'm gonna go with apparently one because the apparently one doesn't state right that it is true or false, which I hope it was true, considering that I believe personally that no, you shouldn't take any political advice, right, or anything, right, from any celebrities, whether it's a celebrity you like or not. But that's me, right, anyway. But no, apparently a big Hollywood producer, right there, went to New York to talk to Rachel Zegler about her political comments, because she did it without, like, Disney's say so. Apparently for a while she's been a thorn in their Disney side. For fuck's sake. From what this video mentioned, reads, because I think I remember watching a video where somebody was interviewing Rachel, and she was like talking about how she's going to get paid for every damn minute that she's in the fucking dress, talking about the dress of Snow White, and I was like, what the fuck's that shit about? Right, that is not on, right? We can't be having that. Right, you rest. Nah, but it's like that's not on, right? If that's how she thinks about the character that she's playing, plus the character, right, and story that set Disney off onto what it was. That's not on, like, at all. Right? That's how she thinks it is not a good look, right? Man, and it is a shame if that's like, because pretty much they did fuck up the Disney the new movie, right? But I'll get onto that in a second. But I don't know. She just went out of the way, did political shite, right? Which Disney never said she could. Disney even contacted her agent and told her agent that she needs to check with people before posting things. And her agent apparently here, stated that she couldn't control Rachel. Like, she was telling Rachel that she was one allowed to do this, but Rachel was just going and doing it anyway. So apparently Disney sent down this big shot right into Hollywood, right? He's one of the big producers right of Snow White, to turn around and tell her, take down the fucking posts, because you weren't allowed to be talking about this while you're making movies with us, right? But I saw a comment on that video that made like real big sense. Rachel Segler, right? Because she was saying things for the rights movement, right? The right things for the right movement and the right people in control, right, of America at the time. But Gina something, I think she was in like the Mandalore, right, or something like that. That is, see if I can find that. No, fuck off. Aye. Gina Carano, right, made one post and was fired almost instantly. Rachel Segler did this for years, but barely got a slap on the wrist until now. The double standards are strong with this one, right? But that is true, right? The amount of fucking double standards there are. Disney fired this Gina Lassie because she did make a fucking tweet. I can't remember what the tweet was again. But I've said fucking worse, right, on fucking YouTube videos than she did in that tweet. But she got fired, right, from a job right at Disney. Now, I know she's busy in a lawsuit with Disney, right? Hopefully she can get a job back, right? I'm not sure if she's a good actor or not. I know she was pretty, but that's as far as I'm aware, right, of her character herself, right? Don't know what she's like personally. Don't know how good of an actor she is, right? I've only ever heard of her right I've only ever heard of her because of the Disney. But I am not good with names. I am better with faces. So let us have a look. Let us find out what movies this Gina Lassie was in. Oh yeah, she was Bonnie Lass. Movies and TV shows. So she was in Deadpool, okay. The Mandalorian, Haywire, Daughter of the Wolf, don't know that one. Extraction, I think I know that one. Fast 6, I've watched that. Kickbox of Vengeance, I've seen that. Blood and Bone, I've seen that. So she was in that, was she? Scorched Earth, I think I've seen that. She apparently played a small role in... Well, she played a role in Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. I have 100% fucking watched that. Percy Jackson, Seeing Monsters. Let's see, just having a look. Okay, so I've seen her. She's been in a few different movies that I've watched, right? And I enjoyed the movies. Like I said, I'm not very good with names, I'm better with faces. I was like a new lassie joined work and I spent, I think it was about a month calling her, because I'd worked with a partner since a partner worked there. So I just kept calling her. I was like, oh yeah, you know, your ex partner, right? And she was like, yes. And I was like, I will remember your name at one point. But it just gets awkward, right? You know, right? You just don't know people's names. But I am getting sidetracked here. But Gina Carano lost her job for one post. Rachel Segler made a post, right, that was so you go rest. You get in there. That was so outlandish, right, and she just wouldn't back down. She kept making comments, right, on interviews, saying, "Oh yeah, do you know that one movie that put Disney on the map? Yeah, when I was younger, I thought it was creepy. Oh yeah, do you know Prince Charming? You know the one that comes and saves Snow White? Oh yeah, him. Stalker. I'm sorry, but it's Disney. It's a fairy tale ending, right? You aren't there, right, to look at those things that, yes, by all means. Guy kind of did some weird, creepy things, right, to her, but the entire thing is, it is all bloody happy ending, right? None of it is meant for, oh look, bloke kissed us while I was unconscious. He might have kissed you while you were unconscious, right? But you fucking, it's the Disney magic, right? Now, by all means, I do not condone, right, that in IRL, but Disney movies, you know, stuff that's meant to make like young kids dream, fucking have fun, stuff like that. I do not mind. If I had to choose between Disney making videos like that, well, movies like that, or not letting my nieces and nephews, you know, my kids, when I have them, fucking dream, right, that one day there's going to be a fucking prince that comes and saves them, or one day that they might find their prince. I mean, I'd rather Disney keep making that fucking shit, right? Might be a little bit dodgy, but keep making those fucking videos, right? You just can't go wrong with it. Well, apparently you can't. Right. Hey. Fuck's it. Actually no. Set price, 20% markup. You and the corner. But no, it's a piss take, right? Why the fuck, right, have they decided, right, to ruin the fucking thing that got them on? Now, there has been multiple live action Snow White movies, right? Not by Disney, but there's been a bunch of them. And they have been decent. Not great, but decent. Like, there was a Snow White and the Huntsman, and, you know, and that had what's her face from Twilight. You know, there was a one where there was like another Snow White. I can't remember what it was, but it was a while back. I watched that one. I remember watching that one when I was younger. But multiple different Snow Whites where she is pretty much like a girl boss, but they still kept it. Oh look, there's the prince. Oh look, you got the 7 dwarves. The fucking dwarves right in this one. My god. Where I live, right, with that many fucking crackheads, right, and fucking homeless people, it legit looks like they took, right, fucking every single one of those and just pasted their face right into the fucking movie, man. Like, legit. Right, the fucking dwarves are hideous. Fucking hideous. And then they didn't even use people who have dwarfism for the voice acting, you know? They could have done the voice acting for that, right? They didn't even have to write, you know? Like, by all means, I'm of the opinion, right, if somebody with dwarfism wants to play a dwarf or an elf, they fucking can. Because even they state that the only roles they really do get is mostly dwarves and elves. You know, like Santa's elves and stuff like that. They need stuff like that. They need those roles. But they will not have them. They will not be able to get them. Because of one dwarf actor, Peter Dinkley, saying, oh yeah, no, people shouldn't hire dwarves for dwarves and elves and stuff like that. He pretty much saying that he doesn't want to be hired for dwarves or elves, he wants to be hired for himself. Totally understandable, but not everybody is as big as him. Not everybody is as big as some dwarven comics. Right? Not everybody as big as fucking, is it Wee Man or Little Man right from fucking Jackass, you know? Not everybody is as big as those, right? So you got a lot of them, right, that are not known, who need the jobs, that would love to take them, but they're not. They didn't, right? So I think that's one of the things that was going to make Snow White fail anyway, because of controversy about that. Then Rachel Zegler came along, and then she had to open her mouth. Like, legit, I am not sexist or anything like that. I mean, but if anybody in the entire cast should have kept their mouth shut, right, and the movie might have had a little bit better of a chance of succeeding, it would have been Rachel, right? By all means, I didn't hear much about what Gal Gadot was saying. I didn't hear much about what the other members of the cast was. Every comment about Snow White, or video that I saw about Snow White, was either Rachel Zegler, or the fact that they almost hired no more full-size grown people to play the dwarves because they didn't want to hire dwarves, and then they made them CGI. I was like, that is all I pretty much heard about fucking Snow White at the time. And it's just fucking crazy, man. Crazy, right? Especially considering Disney has now fired Rachel Zegler because of the flop rate that is Snow White. And they are blaming everything on Rachel Zegler, which I would say it's not all Rachel Zegler's fault. Personally, she's bonny. Don't think she is as good looking as Gal Gadot, because as far as I'm aware, Rachel Zegler hasn't won like a fucking Miss Universe, and Gal Gadot won fucking Miss Israel. But yeah, no, Rachel did fuck things for herself, but Disney also fucked things as well, because instead of just keep it simple, keep with the fucking basic fucking message that Snow White was. It's a love story, right, about a princess that's being mistreated, right, by a stepmom. Right? A father is missing or potentially dead, and missing, potentially dead, and nobody knows, and she does see a prince, you know. She's always talking to animals, you know. Queen gets jealous, gets a huntsman, right, to kill her. Huntsman, right, kills an animal instead, right, percent stand heart, right, saying, oh, this is the heart rate of Snow White, she is dead, my queen, just to hide, right, the fact, right, that the rightful heir of the castle, of the kingdom, survived, right? And then, you know, she escapes, she finds the dwarves, she thinks that she stumbled on a house, right, of children who may have lost their parents because the place is messy, dishes everywhere, clothes everywhere, here are the animals, tidied it all up, because she thinks it's a house of just small children. She thinks it's more or less an orphanage. So she tidies up the place, she cleans up, right, the place is fucking spotless by the time the dwarves come back from mining. and you know, it is a nice story. You know, it's about a stranger, right, helping out other strangers, and then those strangers repaying them back, right, by allowing her stay, helping her, chasing after the fucking evil stepmother, right, you know, at the end, right, of the story. Like, the stepmother dies, right, falling off a cliff. In this new remake, apparently they trap her inside of the fucking mirror. Right? But, legit, it's just a pain in the fucking ass, right, how everything is with them. And there's not much else that they can fuck up, you know? But they've pretty much ruined the original story. She no longer falls in love with her prince. She falls in love with a fucking bandit, which is fucking stupid. But, you know, there's not much we can do there, because we can't fucking design the movie, right? But they fucked the movie massively, right? And I'm gonna just roughly speak, right, on another thing, yeah, right before I go. I am looking at potentially doing a RimWorld Winston Wave survival thing, but 40k-ish style, and I am hoping to have a stream on Rogue Trader in the coming days, right? And probably Monday, maybe Tuesday night. I am not entirely sure, but I am hopefully going to have another stream coming out for soon. But yeah, no, RimWorld, trying to get that done. Busy faffing on with some mods, right, seeing if I can get it to work. You know, I'm pretty much just going to be attacked by cultists, beastmen, demons, right, from the 4 different chaos gods. You know, I'm not sure if I should do it as the godsmen or like 4 or 5, right, fucking like godsmen, or do it solely, right, with a space marine at first, and slowly build up your fucking, like, your stuff, like your reinforcements and all that, and I'll try to make it in the mods where it's the points that I get given are like Imperial, conscripts, like Cadians, Krieg, you know, maybe other space marines, stuff like that, you know, and I'll just try to sort it out like that. By all means, the space marines weapons are fucking insane. Same with the turrets. I've played a little bit, they're fucking insane. So we'll just have to see how it goes, but it might be an interesting thing. So I'm trying to get that one sorted. But so if you would like to see that, do leave a comment down below, and I will catch you next time. So bye bye.